What's up, guys, and welcome to week 3 of season 3 of the AlphaX Apprentice. In the top left, as the blue Zerg, it's Aster, and in the bottom right, as the red Protoss, it's Arrogfire. Arrogfire, very young, but very skilled Protoss player. We'll see what he has to bring against Aster here. Going for a standard, wall off at the natural. Aster going up to 16 drones. And a likely expansion. There it is. No proxy hatches today. For those of you unfamiliar, the AlphaX Apprentice format. Everything's going to be a best of 5. In these group stages, performance determines whether you are placed into Code S or Code A, where you will then compete for the prize pool. So no eliminations this evening. We're just going to get more points on the board for these players. Going to do 2 or 3 series before old Ren conks out. Once again, thank you to Sushi and the other AlphaX administrators for having me as a special guest and enabling me to cast these games on my channel. Arrogfire dropping a pylon in his main, and we'll keep an eye on that to see what the Protoss's first tech building shall be. Aster, not going for link speed. Oh, there he is. Guess I was a little bit ahead in my mind, as opposed to where the game clock actually is. Wonka S. Ling's gonna chase down the probe. An adept moves to intercept. And Aster getting out his third base. It's going to be a Stargate opener for a TOS player. He's going for an Oracle first. Gonna zoom across the map, hit this Zerg hard. However, Arrogfire has been totally unscouted here by Aster, to my knowledge. No. Okay, he was scouted, but, like, not at the correct timing here. Stargate remains undiscovered. Aster throwing down safety spores, but they're going to be a little bit too late to defend against the Oracle. Spore Rails, how's it going? And this Oracle is doing terrible damage. Arrogfire with a little bit of a mistake, losing it. However, getting a half dozen drones. Second Oracle moves in here. And there is a spore in place this time, which is going to put pretty fast timer if Arrogfire chooses to move in. And he will not. Okay, he's gonna tap at the third, forces a spore. Gets one drone kill. 2 oracles out on the map. I don't think Arrogfire is going to commit to mass oracle style though. There's the Twilight, there's the Forge. Arrog getting a 3rd up, totally safe. And I think Aster is in a lot of trouble. It's on a very low econ, there's no 4th base in sight, nor is there a 2.5 base all in. He's just lost too many drones. He's going for saturation on the 3rd, but like, for what here? Baneling Nest and an Evo Chamber going down, Roach Speed almost finished. There's the 4th. Are the Oracles going to try and burn it down? They might move in on the 3rd. This entire area unprotected by Spore Crawlers. Warp Prism loading up here for Arrogfire as well. The Spore, 420. Defends the 3rd. Oracle's forced to back out. Double Archon drop gonna move in. Is it even gonna be a drop? No, it's just gonna be a push with the Zealot Sentry. Arrogfire charge almost finished. +1 about halfway done as well. Aster's doing his best to hold on here, but Arrogfire just has too much. The Roach Warren's down, 20 Lings are coming out, Baneling speed almost finished, but how is Aster ever going to morph in Banelings? Yeah, he's just running the Lings in to try and defend. Archons, too much. The Ravagers caught in a corner. The Zealots are going to make short work of them. Drones are buying time, but I mean, that means 24 of them will get picked off. GG's called. Arrogfire takes game number 1 in the best of 5. And we're back in the bottom right corner. It's our blue Zerg, Aster. And in the top left, it's a red Protoss, Arrogfire. Arrog doing very, very well a couple months ago in the AlphaX Junior Championships. That's a tournament entirely for players under the age of 14. I mean, hitting Grandmaster at such a young age is just awesome to me. This game came out when I was 15, older than this guy is now, and he's achieved such a high level of skill at such a young age. Aster has his number, though, and he's going to be gunning to take some wins here. Arrog did lose in week 1 to Tokon, so looking to turn that around on Aster here in week 3. Ooh. IIQ play. Aster patrols the drone like he's gonna make a hatch, but he doesn't. Arrogfire just gonna see this now. Bunch of Lings. This is gonna be a proxy hatch, ladies and gentlemen. Four Lings on the production tab already. Arrogfire. Hold positioning the probe and the wall. But Aster and Mineral walks through. Down goes the proxy hatch. Zealot almost finished here for Arrog. Ling's gonna crash into the gateway, pull the Zealot out of position, and try to get the surround. This is a very delicate dance that the Protoss has to do. One misstep, and he just loses the game outright. Okay, the proxy hatch is cancelled. I think Aster might remake it in the main. Maybe. I think Aster's not being aggressive enough with these Lings. He can still totally get this gateway. Oh man, he even pulled out of the wall. Alright, Aster's just going to continue threatening. He has expanded back home. He did not get another proxy hatch down in the main. Arrog shades by. A lot of Lings here to intercept. They don't have speed, so they can take a lot of damage from these Adepts. This is a really interesting build here from Aster. Despite the geyser trick, the Adepts are going to get a couple of kills. Few kills, even. She makes it out. You gotta dig the Brood War Zealot skin, man. They're thin boys. Look at that. It's a little uncanny because you can see just how much of a difference there is in the art style. They're also tinier. They're a lot tinier than SC2 Zealots. But they do have the same coding as SC2 Zealots, which means not as powerful as Brood War Zealots. Brood War Zealots, the most broken unit in the game. Let me tell you. It is going to be a Stargate opener once again here from Arrogfire. Oracle first. And Oracle second, it looks like. Aster. A really early lair. Not going for a third. And banking tons of larvae. Tons, I tell you. Going for an infestation pit. But this is going to be a swarm host play. But he will take some damage from these oracles. Infestation pit is scouted here as well for Arrogfire. Here comes Oracle number 2. Three queens positioned, but they're positioned at the wrong base, 2 in the main. However, most of the drones pulled to that second base anyway. The Zerg really crippled economy. This is super risky here from Aster. He has to make this work. One Overlord being pushed away, getting a little bit of damage on it. Arrogfire moving some Zealots out. Yeah, I think Aster might be dead. How does he defend this? Is this a full wall off? It is. Okay. I still think there's enough Protoss here to break through. Aster is droning. Okay. There is 500 gas in the bank here for the Zerg. I mean, what's the game plan? Eric's taking a third. There's a couple swarm hosts, but I mean, by a couple I mean literally 2. I think the adepts can actually just fight this outright. But Eric gonna shade to the net with no losses. Delay some mining. And continue whittling away the drone count. GG! As Arrogfire goes up 2-0 in the best of 5. In the bottom left, it's the blue Zerg, Aster. And in the top right, as the red Protoss, it's Arrogfire. Arrogfire, single game away from winning his 3rd week series. Let's see how he stacks up. Aster trying a swarm host play in the previous game. This time he's going for a hatch first, or a pool first. He's not sending out a drone this time. This might be a Ling all-in. There's no gas. He's gonna expand. Okay. No, he's not. He's gonna patrol at the top of the ramp. And he's gonna expand, question mark? He is, okay. There's the gas, so pool, hatch gas. Eric with our standard Protoss wall off. Aster, making sure he's not getting cannon rushed. He is going to sneak the Lings by. The probe does not intercept. Adept is in the wall, but this is not a full wall off. Yeah. I think Aster could have engaged in there, but he's going to choose to run down the Adept. Aster doesn't get the kill. He's going to need to make 4 more Lings to defend this. They will not be out in time. This Adept will most certainly get a couple drone kills. Will it, though? Okay. Nope. No, it will not. Forces 1 spore before coming in energy signature and then dissipating. I don't know. That was poorly worded. Anyway, Stargate. Opener a 3rd time for Arrogfire and a 3rd time in Oracle, the first unit out of the gate. Hey, if it worked the first 2 times, why not make it a 3rd? Ten Lings here for Aster. Arrogfire taking a lot of damage on the Oracle. Hull damage already going down. He's just going to cast the Revelation and back off. Aster poking at the wall. Shield battery gonna prevent these guys from breaking through. Warp gate almost done for the Protoss. It's gonna be a Nidus Worm on the menu for Aster. 8 more Lings pop out. They're gonna recall the Oracle. Did he see the Nidus with Revelation? Yes. Okay. Ling's poking at the wall. Nidus is going to finish? Question mark. Yeah, it'll finish, but it won't live long. Void Ray out now for Arrogfire. Is it? Well, it's not quite out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, the Nidus is gonna finish. It's gonna poke away the Void Ray. Aster gets a lot of Lings in here. Down goes the Void Ray. Is Arrogfire gonna be able to hold? He's taken 10 probes and damage. He's still up in workers though. Probes pulled the shield. Remember, the Zerg's going to be constantly reinforcing here. Protoss is holding strong for now. They're going to take more and more worker damage. The Queen's left on their own until those 8 Lings pop back home. Aster loses an Overlord. He still has a lot of transfuse here. 2 more transfuses left. Eric still mining pretty well. He has a robo down here. It looks like he might be giving up his main for dead. Oh no. This pylon goes down. Charge will not finish. Oh wait, yes it... Is it though? Yeah, no, charge is still powered by this pylon. No, it's not. Eric busy cleaning up the other Nidus. Aster taking a third behind this. Aster just attacking the front now. Arrogfire has a really uphill battle here. Charge got totally picked off. Arrog gonna expand down here. This is really vulnerable to Ling attacks. Oh, the force field on the ramp way too late. Sentries going... Are they though? Okay, yeah, they will go down. Shield batteries hold long enough for the Stalkers to make a difference though. Queens bombing the mineral line from the high ground. Ling's gonna try and take down this other Nexus. Aster now at over double the worker count. Queen still sieging down this mineral line. The sentry doesn't have enough for a force field. Oh, there it is. They're gonna recall home some of his units. The rest are gonna have to walk. I don't know, man. This is a lot of transfuse. I don't think Eric can engage this. Aster has. I don't see how Arrogfire wins this game. I think Aster just steamrolls. Oh no, the Adepts! This Adept pathing! What are you doing? How they even do that? Nidus unloads. Aster getting ready to go in for the kill. The Adept shade forward. This Stalker Sentry hard walled in. They can't get out. Shield battery's not going to last for long. Probes going down. GG's called, and Aster puts a point on the board. So, unfortunately here, I only have 4 replays.